Look who's jumping aboard.
Made in America!
Celebrities, titans of business, and viewers like you creating jobs right here in America.
So you're in?
I'm in.
It's our big Made in America Christmas. Tomorrow on World News with Diane Sawyer on ABC.
One Direction.
You like older women, don't you?
Ben Affleck.
I can't believe it. She said that. I was shocked.
Seth MacFarlane.
I can't repeat it on the air.
And see who else made the list. Barbara Walters, 10 Most Fascinating People of 2012. Wednesday, 9:30, 8:30 Central on ABC.
This is breaking news from ABC4.
Good evening, I'm Brent Hunsaker.
And I'm Kylie Conway. We do have breaking news out of Portland, Oregon, where 2 people have been killed, several more injured by a man armed with a rifle at a mall. Now, here is a live look at the Clackamas Town Center where it all happened. You can see it's a very active scene. We're looking at this from the vantage point of a helicopter here. Now, just before 4:30 Mountain Time, one witness says he heard close to 60 shots fired from the food court there. Another said the male suspect was wearing a white mask and body armor, carrying an assault rifle. Hundreds of people were evacuated from the building. Initial reports are indicating that the suspect may be one of those fatalities. We're still working on this to get accurate information, updated information. We are expecting an update from authorities on scene very shortly. And if it comes during this newscast, you can bet that we will bring you the latest update. ABC4 will stay on this story and bring you all of the information as soon as it comes in.
More breaking news out of South Salt Lake tonight. A mother in critical condition after her own child stabbed her. It all happened at 344 East Lambourne Avenue. That's about 3155 South. ABC4's Christina Rendon is live at the scene. And Christina, what have you learned?
Well, Brent, this is really just an unfortunate situation that all boils down to a fight over school. Now, I spoke exclusively with the woman's son just moments ago, and he tells me he can't believe his sister actually followed through with her threats to stab their mother. He says his sister always fights with their mom over going to detention, and today when the girl came home from school, they started fighting about that again. Police say, though, this time the girl used a kitchen knife to stab her mom 3 times in the chest. Now, the mother is 40-year-old Dion Yaben. She's in surgery right now at a local hospital, and one neighbor tells me that a witness tried to help the mother before medics arrived.
911 was already called by the time she got there, but she applied pressure to the wound, and I was going to say that was it. And I actually ran into her when her hands were still covered in blood, so it's kind of scary.
And we'll hear from the mother's son tonight at 10 o'clock. He says he's just in shock by all of this, but his mother's in critical condition, and he hopes that she will be okay. We're live from South Salt Lake. Christina Rendon, ABC4 News.
Along the Wasatch Front now in South Salt Lake, a robbery at the Scone Cutter restaurant last night. Police say the suspect gave an employee a note demanding cash while acting like he had a weapon hidden in his jacket. Well, when the worker opened the register, the robber grabbed the cash and took off. He's described as a white man wearing a black beanie cap and a black jacket. If you had any information on this robbery or the suspect involved, call the South Salt Lake Police Department.
Police in West Valley City are following up on tips in yesterday's robbery of the First Utah Bank. Not long before 4 o'clock yesterday, this man walked into the bank and asked the teller to give him all the money. He got whatever the teller could give him and left quickly. The suspect, you can see him there, it was described as a Hispanic male in his early 20s. He's about 5'8" with a medium build, and he has some bruising under his right eye. Anyone with information on the robbery or suspect is asked to call the West Valley Police Department.
Near 1300 East and the Van Winkle Expressway, a man working on his car near traffic is now in extremely critical condition after he was hit by another car. Officers on the scene told ABC4 News that a 42-year-old victim was working on his car, which was on a trailer at the time of the accident. He was very close to traffic, but police say weather and speed are not factors in this case.
It is a very dark area. Lighting is very minimal here. And so it's very probable that the driver just didn't see this gentleman out working on the trailer.
At this point, no charges, no citation has been issued to the driver. In Conwood Heights, police have arrested a man they say had close to $2,500 in drugs on him. His name is Christopher Robinson, and these are the drugs, coming up here in a second, that police found. Over 2 ounces of meth worth about $1,300 and 50 pills of Lortab. The street value of that is well over $1,000. Police pulled Robinson over near 70th South and Highland Drive on a traffic violation and arrested him when the officer discovered that there was an outstanding felony warrant against him.
A new Mormon feminist group is now asking LDS women to wear pants to church Sunday. That to promote more gender equality in the church. ABC4 senior reporter Chris Van Oker is live on Temple Square with the very latest. And Chris, you found out about this on Facebook?
Well, Kylie, welcome to the new social media world. Say you've got a protest and you put it up on Facebook. If people feel strongly about it, before too long, they'll be knocking on your door, panting to get in.
Here's a quirky question to start. Should LDS women wear pants to church on Sunday?
Should women wear pants to church on Sunday?
You're kidding.
No, we're not kidding. A new self-described Mormon feminist group called All Enlisted posted this call to arms, or legs, on Facebook. It asks all LDS women to wear pants to church this Sunday.
Should women wear pants to church on Sunday?
Maybe.
All Enlisted has called for the pants protest to promote gender equality in the LDS church. As for the church, it sent ABC4 this statement, quote, "Generally, church members are encouraged to wear their best clothing as a sign of respect for the Savior, but we don't counsel people beyond that."
I personally enjoy wearing a dress.
All Enlisted tells me its protest is already sparking a strong debate among LDS members.
This is up to them. They are free to choose whatever they want. The Lord will accept them with pants and no pants.
But for some we talk to, it's not necessarily a matter of faith. It's just about keeping warm.
When it's cold, it's really difficult. Bare legs, nylons, they don't cut it like a man's wool pant.
Tell me about it.
Well, you don't wear pantyhose.
Now, one of the cool things about Facebook is you can see exactly how many people say they're going to take part in a protest. And I've been checking this pants protest all day long, and the number of protesters keeps going up and up. Reporting live from Temple Square, Chris Van Oker, ABC4 News.
A jury hears the dramatic 911 call from a Good Samaritan trying to help Esther Fujimoto after a boating accident ripped up her legs. But he couldn't save her. Now, that Good Samaritan testifies in the trial of Skylar Shepard, one of 3 men on trial in the death of the former University of Utah medical researcher. ABC4's Mark Surtees has been following the trial, and Marcos, has had to be so difficult for both the jury and Fujimoto's family, of course.
It certainly is. You know, it's been 18 months since this happened, but days like this kind of open up old wounds. But a member of the Fujimoto family tells me that this is something that they have to do, something that they have to face in order to bring justice for Esther. A loud noise on Pineview Reservoir got the attention of Vaughn Anderson, who lived nearby. The boat belonged to Skylar Anderson, who's on trial for charges related to the death of a former University of Utah researcher. Esther Fujimoto was swimming in the reservoir when authorities say Shepard's boat struck her. In court, Anderson's dramatic 911 tape was played, and jurors heard him struggling to save Fujimoto while talking with a dispatcher.
Hello? Hi, are you still there? She's not answering you anymore? No, I'm going out to her. Oh, okay. No, I got to her in. Okay, just hold on to her then, okay? Hello? Is she going unconscious?
Yeah, she's unconscious. It was a moment that rekindled memories for the family of Esther Fujimoto. They were in court listening to the final moments of Esther's life.
The horror of what we initially knew happened at the very beginning. And because it's live, it's real, this is actually what happened. It is reliving that all over again.
And for Anderson, who saw Fujimoto's life slipping away, there was nothing more he could do. Esther's family is very grateful for his efforts.
The Good Samaritan came to her rescue, and unfortunately there was nothing he could do.
He tried.
He tried. He tried. He is my hero. Vaughn Anderson is my hero.
And tomorrow the defense will begin their attempt to show Shepard's innocence. This trial could be wrapping up by tomorrow night, perhaps even the following day. In Ogden, Marcus Ortiz, ABC4 News.
Now, ABC ABC4's Pinpoint Weather, Utah's most accurate forecast.
Well, still a little bit of a gusty breeze as we go through the nighttime hours with the sun setting. A time-lapse photography out of Sandy shows the city lights coming on up here. Beautiful shot. But depending on your angle, some roofs don't have snow on them anymore. Others still do. But as we go through the next 24 hours with yet more warmth and wind, most of that snow will be history throughout the valley. Temperatures still running out in the 40s outside, and we're still dealing winds 15 to 30 miles per hour. There's more warmth than wind tomorrow. That'll be the warmest part of it. But we're going to call Thursday Transition Thursday because it's a transition to our next storm system, one that comes out in pieces. So we'll call it a wintry pattern setting up. That's the King's English. We'll discuss how much snow in just a bit from now. Kylie, Brent?
All right, we're going back to that breaking news out of Portland, Oregon right now. You can see a very active scene there as a shooter has killed one person, and police have just confirmed that the shooter has been neutralized, meaning we're not sure if the police actually shot him or something else happened. But again, the suspect has been neutralized. They are staying on scene to make sure there isn't another shooter there somewhere. They don't believe there is one. 4 other people have been wounded, at least possibly up to 7.
Yeah, in fact, right now, police are going through that mall. The mall is empty, evacuated, going through, searching for anyone else that might be in there that shouldn't be in there. But again, they believe it was just the one shooter, described as a young man. One witness called him a teenager who went into the mall with a mask and possibly a bulletproof vest. We'll keep on top of this story, and we'll have more for you as this newscast progresses. And there is plenty more to come on ABC4 News at 6 o'clock. It's hard to lose weight these days, but wait until you hear what a family in Layton did. They dropped a total of 367 pounds. How they did it next.
On the next 2.5 Men, Alan's ditzy girlfriend wants to shack up.
I just don't think that outfit is appropriate for Jake. I agree. He will look ridiculous in this.
On 2.5 Men, weekdays at 6:30 on ABC4. Reba will do anything to make this a down-home holiday.
It's a little much for me, and I'm Latin.
And she wants everyone to join in.
I love you.
All in Malibu Country, Friday after Last Man Standing on ABC.
Holidays are a time to look back. The Jeep Big Finish event celebrates just how far we've come with Jeep Grand Cherokee, 4x4 of the decade Jeep Wrangler, and Jeep Compass. Our family has grown over the years, but we've always stayed true to our roots, so you can stay true to yours. Get great deals now at the Jeep Big Finish event.
Well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles can lease the 2013 Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 for $279 a month.
Taylor Swift. The Red Tour, Saturday, June 1st at Energy Solutions Arena. Special guest, Ed Sheeran. Tickets go on sale Friday, December 14th at 10 a.m. at all Smith 6 locations, the arena box office, online at smith6.com or call 801-355-SEAT. Produced by AEG Live and the Messina Group.
Only Sizzler gives you steak or Malibu chicken or fried shrimp plus our endless salad and dessert bar starting at an incredible $9.99. Tender, juicy steak or Malibu chicken or fried shrimp plus our endless salad and dessert bar starting at just $9.99. Only at Sizzler.
Happy Honda Days brings better fuel economy, higher resale, and clearance pricing to your Utah Honda dealers. The totally redesigned 2013 Accord tops the list with standard features you won't find on Camry or Sonata, like rear view camera, Bluetooth, alloy wheels, and more. Priced less than Camry, more fuel efficient than Hyundai and Toyota. Drive the new Accord today for only $199 a month. The more you compare, the more you know you want a Honda. Happy Honda Days from your Utah Honda dealers.
You can make macaroni and cheese without freshly made pasta. You could also cut corners by making it without 100% real cheddar cheese. But then, it wouldn't be Stouffer's mac and cheese. Just one of over 70 satisfying recipes for one from Stouffer's. A classic meatloaf recipe from Stouffer's starts with ground beef, onions, and peppers baked in a ketchup glaze with savory gravy and mashed russet potatoes. What makes Stouffer's meatloaf best of all? That moment you enjoy it at home. Stouffer's. Let's fix dinner.
Are you prepared for the holidays? Well, get ready with the limited time offer from Xfinity. Get Xfinity TV, internet, and voice for $24.99 each a month for 6 months. Xfinity gives you the fastest in-home Wi-Fi for all rooms, all devices, all the time. There's no risk, no term contract, and no early termination fee. Get Xfinity TV, internet, and voice for $24.99 each a month for 6 months when you bundle 2 or all 3. Plus, get HD DVR service free for 6 months. But hurry, this offer ends December 23rd. Make a good gift an awesome gift with Xfinity. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Get us your poor parallel park jobs and bruised sedans, and we'll give your vehicle's bumper the paint and shine it's yearning for. Bring your vehicle into Mako now for our $149 bumper special. Mako, America's #1 paint and body shop.
After 1 full year of tracking forecasts in Utah, independent forecast expert WeatherRate has named one station the best. ABC4's Pinpoint Weather, Utah's most accurate forecast.
We're taking you back out to live pictures now outside of Portland, Oregon at the Clackamas Town Center. One innocent person has died and several more wounded after a man opened fire inside the food court there at the mall. Police say the suspect has been neutralized. We're not sure in what capacity, if the police may have opened fire and took him down or if it happened by another means. But one witness who is also actually a writer for the Oregonian, the newspaper there, says he heard 60 shots coming from the food court. Another one says the suspect was wearing a white mask and body armor while carrying an assault rifle. Information is coming in as we speak. The police right now are searching the mall to make sure maybe there isn't another shooter inside. I mean, 60 shots. They're saying anywhere between 4 and 7 more people wounded, aside from the one victim who did lose their lives. Again, we are staying on top of this. As soon as we get any updates about this active investigation, this active crime scene right now just outside of Portland, Oregon, we'll bring it directly to you.
Obesity is a problem all over the country, but one family in Layton saw it as a major issue and decided to make some dramatic changes. Oh, it couldn't believe how they conquered the fat. ABC's Lauren Johnson spoke to the Olsons, who have lost combined an amazing 367 pounds.
They say to really understand someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. But for this family, it might be to walk a mile in their old pants.
Lori Olson can't believe that she's literally half the size she once was, but the Layton mom has lost 140 pounds.
These are a size 30, and now I'm wearing 4s and 6s.
But it's not just Lori. The Olson family has lost a total of 367 pounds.
I lost 85.
140 pounds.
It started with Ed making small changes.
So I just really read about basic nutrition.
After a few weeks, Lori joined in, and soon, so did their 21-year-old son, Kyle.
We all just helped each other out. We all saw results and change in each other, and that kept us going.
There's been no surgery, no gimmick diets either.
People do go on diets, they lose the weight, and then it comes right back on, because I've done that many times. And it really has to be a lifestyle change.
The Olsons change, cleaning up what they ate and more activity. Kyle just landed second place in a bodybuilding competition.
Just gives me more and more excitement, more motivation to keep going.
And Lori finally thinks shopping is fun.
It's so fun now just to go in and look through clothes and try something on and it's actually too big and I have to go down a size.
Ed used to buy his clothes online to fit his 310-pound frame, and he can't believe that the scale now reads 170.
People will come to me that haven't seen me in a couple years and not even know who I am.
Weight loss is 80% mental, 10% food, and 10% exercise.
367 pounds later, the Olsons are examples of that determination.
Lori said she never plans to throw these pants away. She's going to keep them as a reminder of where she'll never be again. In Layton, Lauren Johnson, ABC4 News.
Now, ABC4's Pinpoint Weather, Utah's most accurate forecast.
We'll see if we could trim down the weather as well, break it down for you. But first, want to check out the bear park. Artie sent us this in. This guy loves bears. Hey, you want to get your house on? If you could send us a movie file or MP4 or even just a picture like Artie, the pics at abc4.com. we'll get your house showcased here, along with temperatures 30s, 40s across the state right now, even 27 degrees. Vernal, Price, 28, Rock Springs. So a little on the cool side, but all in all, not as cold as what we had this time yesterday. We'll have a gusty southerly breeze on occasion tonight, more so tomorrow in advance of our next storm system. Now, this one's going to split into a couple different pieces, and the main surge of moisture is going to travel farther to the south, maybe too far south initially so if you're outside tomorrow, while some sunshine will be around to start the day, clouds will be thickening. We'll have those gusty winds, 20 to 30 miles per hour, but that's enough to get us into the 40s. Logan over toward Brigham City, mid-40s. Layton and Ogden, head to the Layton Mall, do a little Christmas shopping. That's not a bad deal. 46 Centerville, 47 degrees in Bountiful. Dry day, mind you, across the entire state. We should be 36 in Salt Lake. Yet it's 48 degrees, 47 degrees in Draper. Past Point of the Mountain, more 40s coming right back at you. 45 Orem, Provo, 46 degrees in Santaquin. All right, Mona checks in the 40s along with Nephi, 47 degrees. And maybe a little bit more in terms of sunshine once we get past Scipio Summit, so we'll call it generally partly sunny here. But no place is just going to be just sunny. 40s in the Beeve. Head down the road towards Cedar City, close to 50 degrees here. And there's some 50s on the map. Make that St. George and also in Ivins. Your 7-day pinpoint Wasatch Front forecast looking good, because there's more 40s even as we head on into Thursday. Now, there may be a passing rain or snow shower. I don't think it's any big deal, to be honest with you. But I mentioned that storm is going to split into a couple pieces. One piece, the main piece, is going to go down to Arizona. So the prospects for snow on Friday are real. It's just that along the Wasatch Front, they'll kind of be hit-miss, pretty light. So I'm not interested in accumulation throughout the daylight hours Friday. But Bryan Head, over the Bryce Canyon, the southern mountains could get several inches of snow on Friday. If we're to get accumulating snow over the northern mountains in terms of a few inches worth, I honestly believe Saturday is going to be our best bet. So watch waves of moisture coming in this weekend before we dry things out and warm it up as we head on into early next week. In Dixie, just rain showers. Snow levels will be about 3,500 feet over the southern part of the state. So not much happening Thursday afternoon, but Friday, that's probably the bulk of our rainfall moving on through. We'll get some sunshine back over the weekend, so if you have any outdoor plans, keep that in mind. And with some gusty winds returning across the state, well, not really returning, they're here tonight and still tomorrow. Old Glory will be fluttering in the breeze tomorrow, 20 to 30 miles per hour. That's not a terrible day in terms of wind. It's not going to create any damage, but it's the wind, along with some of the sun, that works like tag team partners and pushes the warmth in. Bad hair day, though. Bad hair.
But I'm thinking my stand against plowing the driveway.
You're still good.
I'm golden.
Absolutely.
Not yet. All right. Well, the football All-Americans were named today, and some of them came from Utah schools. See if one of them was a big star. That's coming up next with Wesley Ruff in sports.
Utah Food Bank, fighting hunger statewide. This holiday season, donate at utahfoodbank.org.
Applebee's new Napa Chicken and Portobello's, double barrel whiskey sirloins, and brew pub pretzels, crafted with a touch of whiskey, wine, and beer by highly skilled chefs. Oh, look at that. Well, that's not really the kind of skill I had in mind. Okay, so cooking down the alcohol releases deep, rich flavor and apparently your inhibitions. Are you really going to do this every time? It's Applebee's new spirited cuisine menu with entrees starting at $9.99. See you tomorrow. And late night for half-priced apps.
Dear Honda, thanks for the deal you got my sister at your holiday sales event. Shotgun! Rides in our Civic are full of valuable information.
Tim's parents are gone. Party!
Interesting. Plus, my iPod connects to the car. And since she saved so much, she's going to be a lot nicer. Love, Samantha.
More happiness with every Honda during Happy Honda Days. Get a great deal on the 2012 Civic at your Honda dealer.
Historic Park City is the place to be this holiday season. Carolers, Christmas lights, festivities, and food. Plus, you can count on the best unique shopping around. There's nothing like it. Celebrate the holidays in Park City.
The likelihood is if you're in an accident, the person that ran into you will have little or no insurance. It might sound crazy because every day I'm fighting with insurance companies to do what's fair. But I'm going to tell you that the best thing for you and your family is to buy more insurance.
Health is not a state of being, it's a state of doing. And we're doing this together, reaching for better health. Regence is here, connecting you to the power of good information, the reassurance of sound advice, and the confidence to participate in your care. We're advocates for healthy lifestyles, your guide through good times and changing times. The partner who's with you every day, working together to build a healthier community. Regions, your health connected.
Zero Down Sign Then Drive is back at Strong Volkswagen. Get a new Jetta S from only $179 per month. Plus get 2 Apple iPads. That's one for you and one for a gift for a limited time only at Strong Volkswagen. Downtown, just 10 blocks south of Temple Square.
Is it that big of a shock that pizza from a cardboard box actually tastes like cardboard?
Instead, Papa Murphy's takes the freshest ingredients to create something unique, your pizza. And they're always coming up with great new flavors for you to fall in love with. Like the Bacon 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 Pizza, made fresh with crispy bacon, Canadian bacon, and peppered bacon. Try it for only $11. Papa Murphy's. Join the Take and Bake revolution. Now order online at papamurphys.com.
Ballet West presents The Nutcracker, featuring world-famous Ballet West dancers. Join Clara and her Nutcracker Prince as the artists of Ballet West, Tchaikovsky's wonderful music, and an extravaganza of colorful costumes and scenery combine to create holiday magic. It's fun for the entire family. Ballet West, The Nutcracker. Be there. Call 355-ARTS.
A new season of world-class entertainment, Ballet West style. Call 869-6900.
The Associated Press announced its football All-American teams today. 3 local players made the list, highlighted by Utah defensive lineman Star Lotulelei, who made the first team. Senior defensive tackle, first-team All-American. BYU senior punter Riley Nelson made the second team, and Cougar junior Kyle Van Noy makes the third-team All-American. And in last night's Portland-Toronto basketball game, Amir Johnson, the Blazers, apparently likes to handle the basketball after free throws. But after this free throw, he tried to take the ball away from referee David Jones. Jones told him to let go. Johnson didn't. So Jones decided to give him a technical foul. Something must have been said because he ejected him, and then things really got ugly. Johnson said some more things, had to be restrained, and then he threw his mouthpiece at Jones and hit him in the back. That is not going to sit well with the league. Suspensions, fines coming. Ugly with a capital UG.
He just had to hold on to that ball.
Superstition? I don't know.
Crazy kids. Him well.
All right. Well, we do have one look out at a live look out in Oregon right now. This is just outside of Portland, Oregon, where a shooter did go on a shooting spree. Witnesses say they heard up to 60 shots at the food cart there at the Clackamas Town Center.
Yeah, the Clackamas County Sheriff saying that the shooter was neutralized. Now, we don't know if that means that he was shot by police or if he took his own life. But we will have more information coming up tonight on ABC4 News at 10, and the latest always on our website, abc4.com.
Thanks for being with us, everyone. We'll see you tonight.
Utah Food Bank, fighting hunger statewide. This holiday season, donate at utahfoodbank.org.
Today, you might be missing out with satellite and slow DSL. But tomorrow, you could turn your living room into a multiplex. With Xfinity On Demand, you get thousands of TV shows, movies, and more. 90% are free. And you can stream them online with Xfinity Internet. Satellite and slow DSL have nothing like this. Call 1-877-863-3176 and switch to the Xfinity Triple Play for $99 a month for 12 months. Plus, get HD DVR service free for 6 months so you never miss your favorite shows. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet and now the fastest in-home Wi-Fi. So you'll have the speed to get everyone online at the same time. So switch to the Xfinity Triple Play from Comcast for $99 a month for 12 months with StreamPix included. Plus, get HD DVR service free for 6 months. Or ask how you can get a 2-year rate lock and $250 back. Tomorrow could be awesome if you call today. So call 1-877-863-3176. That's 1-877-863-3176. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
What plans are worth rearranging if it means saving a best friend, a sister, a neighbor, a mother, or a daughter? With early detection, breast cancer is 99% curable. Click or call to find out if you qualify for a free or low-cost mammogram.
After 30 years in business, Broadway Oriental Rugs in Salt Lake is closing its doors forever. We must liquidate over $5 million of the finest handmade rugs in Utah. Save 60% on every single rug. Don't wait. Come in now. Broadway Oriental Rugs, 167 East 3rd South in Salt Lake is going out of business.
Holidays are a time to look back
The Jeep Big Finish event celebrates just how far we've come with Jeep Grand Cherokee, 4x4 of the decade Jeep Wrangler, and Jeep Compass. Our family has grown over the years, but we've always stayed true to our roots, so you can stay true to yours. Get great deals now at the Jeep Big Finish event.
Well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles can lease the 2013 Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 for $279 a month.
Get $2,500 in minutes. Dollar Loan Center. Don'tBeBroke.com.
You're up early.
Well, it's a beautiful day. Shame to waste it sleeping.
Must have got to bed early then.
I guess.
Well, you know what they say. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and can't get laid, huh?
Maybe I'm not trying.
Yeah. And look for me next month on the cover of Maxim. I'll have nothing on but the vacuum.
Hey, you're up early. Yes, Alan, I'm up early. I went to bed early and I slept alone. Anything else you want to know?
Was I this cranky when I wasn't having sex?
Nah, you were more of a sullen whiner.
Okay, Huggy Bear, I gotta go.
Oh, all right, Candy, have a good day.
Yo, Daisy Mae. Just out of curiosity, when you leave here, where is it you go?
To the gym. I have to take care of my body because it's my instrument.
Mine too. 3 beers and a bratwurst, and my ass turns into a French horn.
Really? Whenever I have beer and bratwurst, I just fart a lot.
Okay. Okay, Candy, well, I'll see you tonight.
Bye, everybody.
Congratulations, Alan. It looks like you've officially boinked her brains out.
Okay, so she's not overly sophisticated.
More Americans choose ABC News to see the whole picture. No place is safe. Fear, terror, the youngest of victims. A madman opens fire in a school, killing at least 27. Why? Tonight, Diane Sawyer, Chris Cuomo, Tragedy at the Elementary School. A special 2020 at 10 on ABC.
You're watching ABC4 News. Coverage of the tragedy in Connecticut begins right now.
Good evening. I'm Brent Hunsaker. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Kylie Conway. We are breaking away from ABC's World News to bring you your local news at 6, but we will go back to World News for the second half of the hour special right after this newscast. But now, the worst mass shooting at an elementary school in American history. The massacre in Newtown, Connecticut is being felt across the country, and everyone shares in the sorrow. ABC's Mark Greenblatt has the latest.
The numbers are staggering. At least 27 people shot dead, many young children in a Newtown, Connecticut elementary school. State police got the first 911 call at 9:40 in the morning and immediately dispatched emergency units to the school, locking down everything in the area. Many students were trapped in a classroom. 9-year-old Vanessa heard gunshots during her art class.
Police came, and we heard screaming on the loudspeaker.
This 4th grader was in a gym class when police came looking for a gunman.
Police came in. It's like, is he in here? Then he ran out. And then our teachers, then somebody yelled, get to a safe place.
His father relieved his son is okay.
It was terrifying. I'm still terrified. I think I'm still in shock.
But shocked that so many are now dead. Many distressed children were led out of the school with their hands up.
The shooter is deceased inside the building.
The gunman's own mother was among the dead. Today's shooting is the worst shooting in U.S. elementary school in recent memory. President Obama addressed the nation late in the afternoon.
As a country, we have been through this too many times. And we're going to have to come together and take meaningful action to prevent more tragedies like this, regardless of the politics.
Authorities say the gunman took his own life in the shooting, but there are some heroic stories that are coming out, like a teacher who shepherded every one of her students into a very small bathroom, putting some children on top of a toilet in order to shield them from bullets at an hour when they should have been learning their arithmetic. Mark Greenblatt in Newtown, Connecticut for ABC News.
And President Obama has ordered the flags of the White House to be lowered to half-staff in honor of those lost in the school shooting. The president also said in a press conference that this country has suffered through these types of massacres too often. In just the last 5 months, the country has seen 4 mass shootings. Speaker of the House John Boehner has also ordered the flag of the Capitol building to fly at half-staff.
A White House petition calling on the president to draft gun control legislation has passed the 25,000 signature threshold to require a response. It was created this morning after the shooting in Newtown. The petition does not call for a ban on guns, but to limit access to certain people from owning one.
Police in Hoboken, New Jersey went to the apartment of Adam Lanza, he's the suspect in all this, to his brother's apartment, Ryan, after early reports surfaced saying that one person was dead inside. Now, that was not confirmed, but reports from the Bergen County Record say that Lanza's girlfriend and another friend are missing. Officers swept the apartment for weapons and explosives and found nothing. Police in Connecticut believe they have the brother of Lanza in custody. Now, there have been 31 school shootings since Columbine, and people continue to ask whether America has learned any lesson at all since 1999. You'll hear people wanting to ban guns or call for stricter laws on gun control. But the bottom line is, one way or another, bad guys will find guns. So what's being done to protect our kids from these massacres? ABC4's Jonelle Merrill spoke with Utah educators and found out schools are always preparing for the worst.
To imagine such a horrific tragedy can come into your classrooms is just, it's just beyond words.
It's the stuff nightmares are made of. 20 kids shot dead by a violent gunman inside the school where they go to study, learn, and make friends.
It can't be understated how much of an impact this can have on a community, and our hearts and prayers are just with the folks of Newtown, Connecticut.
While it's difficult to understand how and why this happened, school administrators here in Utah say keeping kids safe is their top priority.
Safety is our primary concern. You can't have a successful educational environment unless kids feel safe.
According to reports, some of the teachers at the elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut barricaded their kids either in classrooms or bathrooms to keep them safe. In addition, the school district put the entire school on lockdown.
Without any specific details about how this played out, it appears that a lockdown procedure probably played a critical role in preventing more tragedy.
According to Ben Horsley, a spokesperson for the Granite School District, lockdown procedures are crucial in maintaining safety.
These are tried and tested procedures.
While the Granite School District can't specifically talk about their lockdown and safety procedures, they are prepared to handle numerous hypothetical scenarios. Other safeguards are in place as well, says Horsley, to prevent strangers and violent criminals from entering school property, such as security cameras and secure key cards.
Short of turning schools into prisons, we really feel like we've tried to provide every resource available to our schools to keep our kids safe.
Of course, here in Utah, we're also mourning for those shot and killed in the Newtown school shooting, including Governor Gary Herbert. The governor released a statement today saying, quote, "To those mourning in Connecticut, the people of Utah mourn with you. May they find healing and peace. May we all hold those we love a little tighter today."
Senator Orrin Hatch also released a statement. He said, quote, "Though hundreds of miles away, we send our deepest sympathies and grieve with the families heartbroken by such deep loss on this dark day." The school shooting in Connecticut may have been over 2,200 miles away from Salt Lake, but the effects hurt people everywhere. But how do you talk to your kids about what happened or reassure them that school is a safe place? ABC4 went to the Children's Center and spoke to Executive Director Dr. Douglas Goldsmith. He has some good advice.
I would say to my child, Dad and I are here. Your principal's taking care of this. Your teachers are aware of how to keep your school safe. Everything's going to be okay on Monday morning, and we'll go with you to show you that.
If parents have trouble speaking to their kids about incidents like this, the staff at the Children's Center is willing to help. For more information, just log on to our website, abc4.com, and click on the orange box. Well, all of America has been touched by today's tragedy. Our thoughts and prayers are with those affected by the shooting in Connecticut.
What's worse, this isn't the first time that we've dealt with a mass shooting at an institution of learning. In the late 90s, America was rocked by several high school shootings, the first one in Pearl, Mississippi. It was October 1st, 1997. 16-year-old Luke Woodham murdered his mother, then walked to his school and shot and killed 2 students. Woodham was an outsider who some described as a Satan worshiper. Just a couple months later, Michael Carneal walked into a Paducah, Kentucky high school and killed 3 students as they participated in a prayer circle. In March of 1998, a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old shot at their classmates from the woods near their school in Jonesboro, Arkansas. 4 students and 1 teacher died. And of course, we all remember watching the horror of students jumping out of windows at Columbine High School in Colorado. It was April of 1999. Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris went on a rampage, killing 14 students and 1 teacher. 27 more people were wounded. At the end of their hour-long attack, they took their own lives. And of course, the deadliest school shooting happened in April of 2007. That's when Seng Hui Cho shot and killed 32 people at Virginia Tech University. You know, we're all feeling the pain of what happened today in Connecticut, and sometimes it's very difficult to figure out what can we do to help. And in those cases, perhaps words are the best way to show how we care. And words of our children sometimes can be the best demonstration of hope and comfort.
Those innocent little kids,
Yeah.
their words are so precious. You know, parents and teachers, you can have your child encourage them to write letters of support and comfort to the kids of Sandy Hook Elementary School. All you have to do is bring the letters to us here at ABC4. We will forward them to the school for you. Our address, it's on our website, but you can also find it here on the screen. Write it down, 2175 West, 1700 South. It's here in Salt Lake City, zip code 84104.
You know, we were talking about this earlier. At least for these kids, they don't have to face that school for a while. They've got the Christmas break, some time to be with their parents, to feel comfortable again before having to go into a school situation again. I assume, I think, I hope.
Well, the grieving
that's a
process is
blessing.
going to be extensive.
Yeah,
You know
it is.
it will be.
It's going to take years, probably. You know, there's still more to come on ABC4 News at 6.
Now, Utah won't have to wait long for one of its greatest traditions. Here's something to pick you up today. ABC4 takes you inside the Mormon Tabernacle Christmas concert.
After the most romantic finale in Bachelorette history. You marry me?
Yes.
ABC Sunday. Their love story gets its fairy tale ending.
I'm gonna love JP forever.
The Bachelorette, Ashley and JP's wedding. Sunday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
Celebrate the holidays with music's biggest stars.
Christmas to me is about family.
Hosted by Sugarland's Jennifer Nettles. CMA Country Christmas. Thursday, 9/8 Central. On ABC.
Welcome to Toyotathon, biggest sales event of the year. I'm Jan.
Hi, I need something that'll save me on gas.
Camry and Corolla have great mileage, and the Prius is unbelievable. Jen to reception.
So, do you have a Prius in white?
We have plenty.
Sold.
Great choice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jan.
Right now, get $1,000 customer cash on a new 2013 Corolla. Or lease Corolla for $169 a month. Or a new 2012 Camry for $189 a month.
Toyotathon is on, the event you don't want to miss.
Give us your poor parallel park jobs and bruised sedans, and we'll give your vehicle's bumper the paint and shine it's yearning for. Bring your vehicle into Maaco now for our $149 bumper special. Maaco, America's #1 paint and body shop.
Are you prepared for the holidays? Well, get ready with the limited time offer from Xfinity. Get Xfinity TV, internet, and voice for $24.99 each a month for 6 months. Xfinity gives you the fastest in-home Wi-Fi for all rooms, all devices, all the time. There's no risk, no term contract, and no early termination fee. Get Xfinity TV, internet, and voice for $24.99 each a month for 6 months when you bundle 2 or all 3. Plus, get HD DVR service free for 6 months. But hurry, this offer ends December 23rd. Make a good gift an awesome gift with Xfinity. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
It's Nissan's season to save. Get unforgettable deals on our most innovative trucks and SUVs ever. The dependable Frontier, capable Titan, and the 8-passenger Armada. Save big this season. Get up to $2,500 back on Nissan Frontier or save up to $8,950 on Titan. For the best offers, visit ChooseNissan.com or your local Nissan dealer. Holiday specials end January 2nd.
Gold medalist Lindsey Vaughn knows the slopes are no place for glasses or contacts. That's why she had LASIK with an approved member of the Better Vision Network. Utah's only approved member, leading LASIK surgeon Dr. Jamie Monroe at Cataract and LASIK Center of Utah in Orem, is offering every LASIK patient this month free ski passes. And we'll give you a $50 Visa gift card just for coming in for a free evaluation. Ski free this season. Call 888-600-6767 for details.
Broadway Oriental Rugs at 167 East Broadway in Salt Lake is closing its doors forever. Over $5 million in inventory must be sold. If you're looking for a quality handmade Oriental rug, don't wait. Come in today for once-in-a-lifetime savings. Broadway Oriental Rugs, 167 East Broadway in Salt Lake.
Well, it's that time of year again. Time to get a holiday deal on a Ram truck. A truck that will pretty much haul anything. With a legendary Hemi engine and proven durability that goes the distance. And while most families bring their tree to the house, Ram families bring their house to the tree. Get a great deal at the Ram Big Finish event.
Right now, get $7,700 in total values on the 2012 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4.
After one full year of tracking forecasts in Utah, independent forecast expert WeatherRate has named one station the best. ABC4's Pinpoint Weather, Utah's most accurate forecast.
Along the Wasatch Front, Davis County investigators say a so-called attempted abduction of school children in West Point was nothing more than a prank. Students told police the boys drove a truck near the school and never stopped while yelling out, asking if the kids wanted candy. All of the kids were behind a 6-foot fence when the incident happened. Now, the boys have already apologized to school leaders and the parents of the children.
Let's stay in Davis County, where a judge has sentenced this man, Michael Del Prothero, to 1 year in jail after robbing a Layton bank and later making bomb threats to 2 businesses in Freeport. Prothero's attorney says that his client never had a criminal history but has documented mental health issues and was homeless at the time. Prothero already has served 122 days of that sentence, and after his release, he will be placed on 3 years probation. And also in Davis County, the county attorney's office says a Sunset police officer is cleared after a review ruled that his actions for shooting a drunken man were justified. Officer Chad Campbell responded to a domestic call October 8th to find a 42-year-old suspect holding a weapon inside. Campbell ordered the man to drop the gun and fired into a wall. After the suspect pointed the gun at the officer, Campbell shot him 3 times in the abdomen. The suspect has since been released from the hospital.
And the Utah Supreme Court today upheld a ruling that a $15 million bond is valid. The bond is for soccer fields to be built along the Jordan River, and it was approved by the voters of Salt Lake City back in 2003. The city plans to build 16 soccer fields on the 220 acres of land.
It's one of the hottest tickets in town. Many people wait all year for this Utah tradition, the Mormon Tabernacle Choir's Christmas concert. ABC4's Emily Clark shows us that this is more, though, than just a concert. It's a celebration of the season.
A beautiful Christmas tradition for Salt Lake City. This year, the Mormon Tabernacle Choir invited Alfie Bowe and Tom Brokaw to join their concert. Each has experienced a lot in their lives, but they say nothing like what happens inside the conference center.
22,000 in a place like this with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir behind you is quite a moment in my life. It really is. So I'm relishing it.
To hear that choir and orchestra, I mean, it just sends a surge through you.
This year, something special. Parachutes fall onto the audience, and then Brokaw welcomes Colonel Bill Halverson onto the stage.
To see him on stage last night and the twinkle in his eye, you know, I got pretty emotional when he started walking down there. I had not met him before I arrived here yesterday. And I felt absolutely connected to him and extremely grateful.
The audience feels connected as well. Halverson is a Utah, known as a candy bomber. He dropped candy attached to parachutes to children below during the Cold War.
It's a great moment. It really is a great moment and makes all the preparation before it even more meaningful.
Mac Wilberg and his choir know their performance is a great Utah tradition and take it very seriously.
We start thinking about next year probably on Monday morning.
This really is the hottest ticket in town, and if you don't have tickets, you might not get into the conference center this weekend, but rest assured you will be able to see the concert next year. It'll be on CD, DVD, and on PBS. Emily Clark, ABC4 News.
And you can right now get the DVD of last year's concert. If you would like to meet both Tom Brokaw and Alfie Boe, they will be at Deseret Book tonight, right after the show.
ABC4 had a little help today in our annual Toys for Tots drive. Members of the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve picked up dozens of toys right here at our studios. ABC4 and the CW30 have been collecting toys for weeks to help Utah families in need. And there's time for you to help. A few more days, so you better hurry. Just bring a new unwrapped toy to any participating Fresh Market location over the weekend. For more information on our Toys for Tots campaign, go to abc4.com and click on the orange box.
Now, ABC4's Pinpoint Weather, Utah's most accurate forecast.
Well, temps are running on into the 30s and 40s, mostly 30s across the state. Rock Springs checks in at 28 degrees at this hour, and we do have wet weather a little bit down the road in Dixie that's going to blossom over the northern part of the state. It's actually going to be weakening, but what's blossoming over the hills and around Snowfield and points northward, getting away from St. George, will be shifting northward up I-15 throughout the course of the nighttime hours, lending towards some of that accumulation that we've been discussing. Cedar City, 1 to 3 inches. Most areas along I-15, 1 to 3 inches this weekend. Here's what it looks like over the northern part of the state. And again, keep in mind, there's not much happening over Utah County right now, and precipitation has been very light over the Salt Lake Valley. That hasn't changed, but we do have some action over the Oakers, over toward the Wasatch right now. Still some light rain showers over the deserts, mixed precipitation that'll gradually turn over to snow, but generally light snow as we go through this weekend. One storm system that brought snow to the mountains, the southern mountains, is exiting. There is another storm system that will follow that across Arizona, but you can see that the moisture is going to pinwheel all the way up to this cool front. So that's what we're contending with tonight and tomorrow. And then all this moisture out over the Pacific Ocean rolls into the northern third of the state on Sunday. So there's more snow for the northern mountains, as much as 8 to 16 inches throughout the course of the weekend. How about your mountain forecast? Well, at 6,000 feet tomorrow, it is below freezing, and there will be accumulating snow, 25,000 at 8,000 feet, and then at 10,000 feet, oh, that's a little chilly. And hey, if you're headed to the resorts, let's get you all set in, because if you didn't duck, you got a face full of snow. Our ski report is proudly sponsored by the folks over at Jeep, and I tell you what, we're open up at Alta, Snowbird, Brighton, and Solitude. A little bit of snow late last night and so far today, but another 8 to 16 inches this weekend. How sweet of a deal is that? Yeah, Eagle Point will be opening up a little bit later on this month on the 21st. Beaver opens up on the 20th, so by the end of next week, all resorts throughout the state will be open. How sweet is that? Your Pinpoint Wasatch Front 7-day forecast, 1 to 3 inches this weekend on the valley floor. Little to nothing on the roads, but black ice later tonight, black ice later tomorrow night. Huge problem. Temperatures will be rising later tomorrow night. We'll go to 40 degrees on Sunday, so during the day, a lot of this is going to melt. 2 to 4 inches in the benches, 3 to 5 in the mountain valleys, but as I mentioned, 8 to 16 for the mountains. That includes the Uinta, so good news there. 1 to 3 inches, not just along I-15, but also into the Uinta Basin. Breaking the action Monday outside the mountains, there'll be more snow in the higher elevations. Tuesday's storm system could be a doozy. I honestly believe it's the strongest over the next several days throughout the rest of this year. And speaking of this year, Friday, that's the first day of winter. It rolls in at 4:12 in the morning. But before we get to that, there's still some rain showers to be had in Dixie. Above 3,000 feet, a little bit more snow. Sunday, Monday, looking good. Gusty breeze on Tuesday developing in advance of a storm system. That's going to bring rain showers back to Dixie late Tuesday or Tuesday night. After that, we'll talk about drier weather moving back in. But how sweet is this? Winter's a week away, the shortest day of the entire year, and snow is in the forecast for several days.
The solstice right around the corner.
Oh, yeah. Are you a fan of winter?
I do love winter, especially here in the awesome state of Utah.
There we go.
Because we have the mountains. All right.
Well then, Wes Ruff is coming up next in sports, and we have about 20 hours until Utah State takes on Toledo, holy Toledo, in the Idaho Potato Bowl.
This program is being brought to you by Subway. Eat fresh.
Dear Honda, thanks for the deal you got my sister at your holiday sales event. Shotgun! Rides in our Civic are full of valuable information.
Tim's parents are gone.
Party! Interesting. Plus, my iPod connects to the car. And since she saved so much, she's gonna be a lot nicer. Love, Samantha.
More happiness with every Honda during Happy Honda Days. Get a great deal on the 2012 Civic at your Honda dealer.
Health is not a state of being, it's a state of doing. And we're doing this together. Reaching for better health. Regence is here, connecting you to the power of good information, the reassurance of sound advice, and the confidence to participate in your care. We're advocates for healthy lifestyles, your guide through good times and changing times. The partner who's with you every day, working together to build a healthier community. Regence, your health connected.
Applebee's new Napa Chicken and Portobello's, Double Barrel Whiskey Sirloins, and Brew Pub Pretzels, crafted with a touch of whiskey, wine, and beer by highly skilled chefs. Oh, look at that. Well, that's not really the kind of skill I had in mind. Okay, so cooking down the alcohol releases deep, rich flavor and, apparently, your inhibitions. Are you really going to do this every time? It's Applebee's new Spirited Cuisine menu with entrees starting at $9.99. See you tomorrow. And late night for half-priced apps.
I may have retired from the game, but not from being big. Good thing one car gives me full-size luxury and 36 miles per gallon, which is nice because I've got shoes that are bigger than most hybrids. And more stylish, too. If you don't know the luxurious yet fuel-efficient LaCrosse, you don't know Buick.
Celebrate the holidays and lease this 2013 Buick LaCrosse with 2 years of scheduled maintenance for around $299 per month. See your Utah Buick dealers.
You have a choice. When you need help taking care of a loved one, please ask for us by name. Heartwood Home Health and Hospice, 801-261-9490.
For me, there's something magical about the gift of Massage Envy. It's a getaway for one, my personal stress reliever, whatever I need it to be.
It's hands-on pain relief that lasts far beyond the holidays.
It's the gift of Massage Envy. It's exactly what I wanted.
'Tis the season for Massage Envy gift cards. Good for massages, healthy retail products, and peace of mind. Ready to gift in any denomination at a Massage Envy near you.
Get control over your cards and coupons. Introducing the ISIS mobile wallet. Shop, pay, and save right from your phone.
Utah Food Bank, fighting hunger statewide. This holiday season, donate at utahfoodbank.org.
Utah State's bowl game is tomorrow afternoon. Now, we sent Dana Green up to Idaho to cover it for us.
Road trip, we're going to Boise. Biggest game in Utah State history, the Potato Bowl. It's early, but I'm excited. Let's do this thing. Woohoo! Wait, I'm not driving.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Boise, here we come. Woohoo!
Dana, wake up.
Boise, woohoo! Yes, almost there. Bountiful. How about some tunes? Let's see what's on the radio. Cheesy. Lame. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You are the wind beneath my wings. Turn it off. All right, we got to get some snacks for the road here. Let's see. Twinkies. No Twinkies. Look at this. In a gas station in Twin Falls, we found some Utah State fans. You guys ready for the game?
Yeah!
Is Utah State going to win?
Yeah!
That's all I need to know. Can you believe this place? It's like we're in Hawaii.
I know.
It's like Twin Falls, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hey, let's play I Spy. I Spy nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're in the middle of Idaho. Well, we finally made it, the blue turf of Boise. Hey, look, a potato. They're everywhere here. Coming up tonight, it's a big pep rally for Utah State fans, and we'll show it to you at 10 o'clock. In Boise, Dana Green, ABC4 Sports.
I can't believe he gets paid for that.
Yeah. Having fun.
Thanks for being with us. You'll see us tonight at 10.
A new season of world-class entertainment. Ballet West style. Call 869-6900.
RC Willey is the place to shop for holiday gifts. Top brand TVs and the latest electronics are in stock now, and our experts will answer your questions. Save now on tablets, iPods, camcorders, iPads, Kindles, and much more. RC Willey, your home, your way.
What plans are worth rearranging if it means saving a best friend, a sister, a neighbor, a mother, or a daughter? With early detection, breast cancer is 99% curable. So if you're over 40, go with your book club. Go on your birthday. Just go. To see if you qualify for a free or low-cost mammogram, visit cancerutah.org or call 1-800-717-1811.
Call S&S Roofing.
What?
Call S&S Roofing.
What's that?
Call S&S Roofing.
Oh, I believe I will.
Call S&S Roofing today.
It's Nissan season to save. Get unforgettable deals on road, versatile and cargo capable, or the all-new Nissan Pathfinder. With best-in-class 26 MPG, get savings worth celebrating. A $299 per month lease on Pathfinder, or get up to $3,000 back on Murano. For the best offers, visit ChooseNissan.com or your local Nissan dealer. Hurry, holiday specials end January 2nd.
Right now at Standard Optical, buy any pair of glasses and get a second pair absolutely free. Or try custom LASIK surgery from the best surgeons using the latest Vizix technology. Standard Optical, where good vision is always in fashion.
At RC Willey, you'll find dozens of holiday gifts to choose from. Plus, this week you can get this Princess Castle or Pirate Ship for only $29 with purchase. Take the hassle out of your holiday shopping and visit RC Willey, where it's your home, your way.
Trading real estate marbles to raise school funds. County seat, Sundays at 8.
From ABC News, this is a special edition of World News with Diane Sawyer. Tragedy at the elementary school. Reporting from Connecticut, Diane Sawyer.
Good evening, and we welcome you back to our special one-hour edition of World News. The tragedy at the elementary school here in Newtown, Connecticut. Early this morning, a gunman opening fire at the elementary school. Small children in the crossfire. Families desperate for news of their children. Some learning that they will be grieving, others in relief and joy. And ABC's Dan Harris spent the day with survivors. Dan?
Diane, we spent all day here at what was in many ways the emotional epicenter of this story, the volunteer firehouse right down the street from the school, where we watched many families holding tearful reunions with their children, and also families who weren't so lucky. All day long here at the firehouse where the students were kept safe after the shooting, an urgent parade of parents coming to pick up their children. This is 8-year-old Alexis Wasik and her mother. You were in there, Alexis? Yes. What happened?